Boiling water. Screams. A stretcher. Kelly Khumalo is now in critical condition after a violent outburst from Senzo Meyiwa's mother, an incident too shocking to ignore. In this video, we unpack the brutal incident that left Kelly hospitalized, explore the long-standing tension behind it, and reveal what triggered this explosion of pain, grief, and revenge. Can pain justify violence? If someone hurt your child, emotionally or otherwise, how far would you go for justice? Drop your take in the comments, but keep it respectful. Late reports confirm that Kelly was rushed to a Johannesburg hospital after Senzo Meyiwa's mother allegedly poured boiling water on her during a heated confrontation. The burns were severe, third degree in some areas. Emergency responders were called to the scene after neighbors reported screams and chaos from inside the house. This wasn't a spontaneous act, it was emotional overload. Sources say the confrontation occurred during a tense, unscheduled meeting. Senzo's mother allegedly accused Kelly of never telling the full truth about her son's murder. The emotional temperature rose, then boiled over. Grief and rage are a dangerous mix. The real question is, was this premeditated or just grief unchecked? Since Senzo's murder in 2014, his family has viewed Kelly with suspicion. They've publicly questioned her version of events. Some even believe she knows more than she says. Pain turned to suspicion, then obsession. Years of unresolved grief can twist perception, leading to irreversible choices. Senzo's mother, Mzansi Meyiwa, has reportedly never accepted her son's death, or the explanation surrounding it. She's called the justice process a joke, and believes someone in that house knows everything. When answers don't come, blame finds its own path. Her anguish, though understandable, now has legal consequences. Why was Kelly even at the Meyiwa family home? According to insiders, she visited under pressure from a family mediator hoping to resolve the years-long feud. It was meant to be a step toward peace. Peace talks turned into a battlefield. Sometimes good intentions meet broken hearts and fall apart. As of this report, Kelly remains in critical but stable condition. Doctors confirm she sustained deep tissue burns and emotional trauma. A specialized unit is treating her under tight security. Physical scars heal, but emotional ones linger. She's currently unable to speak to investigators due to heavy sedation. As news broke, reactions were swift and polarized. Some cried injustice. Others said, she had it coming. The internet, as always, became a courtroom without facts. When pain becomes public, truth gets lost in noise. Still, a violent act must never be applauded. Johannesburg authorities have confirmed they are investigating the incident as assault with intent to cause grievous bodily harm. Mzansi Meyiwa could face prison time if convicted. No grief excuses physical violence. Law enforcement has launched a full probe, and lawyers are circling. Senzo's brother, Sfiso, condemned the violence publicly. "We're angry, but this wasn't the way." His statement, though brief, may shape how the public and courts respond. Even family draws a line. His words signal a fracture inside the Meyiwa home too. Perhaps most heartbreaking of all, Kelly's youngest children were reportedly at the house during the attack. They witnessed their mother collapse in pain. Trauma echoes across generations. Counselors have been called to assist them in processing the event. If this story hits a nerve, share your thoughts below, but be human first. Subscribe for deeper dives into real-life stories that challenge assumptions, pain, and accountability. This wasn't the first explosive moment between the two families. There have been shouting matches, public interviews, and cryptic social media posts for years. What simmers too long will eventually erupt. This time, though, it turned criminal. Mzansi reportedly claimed it was an accident. Kelly spooked her, and the pot spilled. But witnesses suggest otherwise, claiming it was aimed directly and intentionally. Truth lies between fear and fact. Investigators are interviewing all parties to clarify what really happened. Due to the high-profile nature of the case, Kelly has been moved to a private facility. Reports say medical costs could surpass $500,000, especially with long-term care and plastic surgery. Trauma has a price tag, and it's steep. Her team has requested security as online threats increase. Big names from South Africa's entertainment industry, Pearl Thusi, Samizi, even former rivals, have posted messages of support. Some have called for restraint, others for justice. Fame doesn't protect you from violence or accountability. The nation is watching every move closely. Legal experts warn this incident may delay court proceedings in the Senzo murder trial. It could also introduce bias or mistrial arguments from defense teams. One act can derail years of legal work. The ripple effect may be felt in courtrooms soon. Insiders say Kelly's team is already preparing to file a civil lawsuit for damages. They're reportedly documenting every injury and emotional toll for legal compensation. Justice works both ways. If successful, this could set a major legal precedent. As of the latest report, Senzo's mother has not been formally arrested but remains under police monitoring. She is expected to turn herself in voluntarily pending medical assessment. Freedom, for now. A formal charge sheet is being prepared as evidence is collected. At its core, this isn't just a celebrity scandal, it's a cautionary tale. Grief, when left unprocessed, can turn lethal. Violence may feel justified in pain, but it never is. Accountability must live above emotion. Justice must be blind, but never heartless. One woman is burned. Another could go to prison. A family still mourns. This story shows us what happens when grief explodes without healing, and what it costs the next generation. Tap subscribe for more deep dives into stories that shake the nation. Eyewitnesses say she collapsed screaming, burns instantly blistering across her arms and neck, after Senzo Meyiwa's mother allegedly threw scalding water during a private meeting gone horribly wrong. Paramedics confirmed third-degree injuries, with her body limp from shock and trauma. Now hospitalized in critical condition, Kelly is under 24-hour care while police investigate the violent outburst. Since the day Senzo Meyiwa was shot in Kelly Khumalo's home, the air between her and his family has been thick with suspicion. They never believed the official story. Whispers turned into interviews. Interviews turned into accusations. And through it all, Kelly remained the silent center of their grief. Senzo's mother long believed Kelly was shielding the truth, and that belief morphed into obsession. Over the years, emotions festered until one outburst shattered everything. Senzo's mother has cried on national TV, stood outside courthouses, and called justice a joke. To her, Kelly was never just an ex-girlfriend. She was the gatekeeper of unanswered questions. Privately, she told friends, Kelly knows more than she's saying. Publicly, she demanded the truth. When grief has no closure, it chooses its own suspects. Psychologists say unresolved mourning can easily turn into rage, especially when justice feels delayed. Senzo's mother didn't just want truth, she wanted someone to blame.